Welcome to 5-Minute Adventures in Risk and Resilience, the Steel City Re podcast on managing reputation risk. Today's episode, a board decides to mitigate humiliation risk with reputation insurance. An hour after the firm's annual general meeting, 3 non-executive board members were huddling at an off-site bar. Well, that was not pleasant, the lead director declared, placing his empty martini on the table. I was named lead director because of my position on ESG and DEI, and now, well, that's not even the half of it, the second director said. There are activists for every position on every issue, and no one is happy. In all my years, I've never seen such anger. Now it's happening to all the boards on which I serve. They're collecting scalps, opined the third and newest board member. She didn't add that online chatter had already accused her of being a DEI hire. The lead director signaled to the waiter for another round of drinks. Activist investors last year bagged 119 board seats, he said, and their campaigns this year are already up 40%. Yeah, they're running public campaigns all right, said the new director, and they're using social media, including Reddit, TikTok, and X, to amplify their messaging and, frankly, to humiliate us. It's the nastiness that gets me, said the lead director. The second director nodded as he spoke. It's hard to stay on the right side of an issue when you don't know who's going to come after you next. And for what? Friendly fire, too. PwC's latest survey said that 25% of board members would like 2 or more peers kicked off. It's all just so... His voice trailed off as he reached for his cocktail. Cold, added the third one. All of them sat in silence. Are either of you familiar with the latest lawsuits against Target over the 2023 Pride Month campaign? Asked the lead director once his glass was half empty. You mean the class action stock price drop case, also claiming fraud on the proxy? Asked the second. They're calling the whole board illegitimate. What? Are activists alleging a board of bastards? Asked the newest director. I think it's strategic nastiness, said the lead guy. Cold. Very cold, muttered the new director, downing the last of her drink. However the case goes, the Target board is wounded, said the lead director, looking again for the waiter. They'll settle, he continued, but some directors are going to have to exit the board to convince shareholders that it won't happen again. Whatever it was. The bottom line, said the second director, is that we board members are facing an increasingly unmanageable and ungovernable risk on some seemingly random basis, and it's going to leave a number of us hurt. Well, we have excellent D&O liability insurance, the newest director added. Better, probably, than the Target board, right? The second director shook his head. It won't help. Our personal going forward losses after we are invited for that unpleasant exit conversation are not covered. I think the activists want us to be very afraid of being personally humiliated, and that would make me radioactive for all of my other boards. But you and the chairman go way back, said the newest member of the team. Dollars to donuts, I'm first to be voted off the island. I recall, the second director continued, when I was a risk manager during the 1980s litigation crisis, the CFO pounded us to get D&O liability insurance for our board. Shouldn't our company buy reputation insurance for us? The lead director nodded. Our chief risk officer told me that Steel City Re has an insurance product called Side R, he said. He thinks it's the solution for what we're talking about because it covers future costs and losses due to personal reputation damage. It's one of those innovative parametric insurance products. Huh, Side R, the new board member said. I like the sound of it. Like it's on our side in case we need it. We should ask for that, shouldn't we? My CFO told me boards were not politely asking for insurance when they were being sued in the 1980s, added the second guy. Here, we are exposed again, this time to personal humiliation and reputation damage. We need to demand Side R. Well, take that as my action item, said the lead director. I'm reviewing the AGM with our chairman tomorrow morning, and I'll insist on his support for sidearm reputation insurance for all the members of our board of directors. They sat in silence again, pondering what would come next. With reputation risk forecasting, management, and insurance, Steel City Re helps companies build and prove to stakeholders their thoughtful risk management and dutiful governance over all that is mission critical. It's an authenticated story stakeholders can appreciate and value.